In this video, you will learn the top 5 best practices to improve your Flutter app performance. Generally, Flutter applications are performant by default, so you only need to avoid common pitfalls to get excellent performance. So firstly, avoid large build method size. Every widget in Flutter has a build method and it's responsible to render your UI widget tree. Whenever there is a state changes that causes the UI widget tree to rebuild, the build method will be re-executed with the updated state. For example, when setState method is called on a state object, all descendant widgets rebuild. Therefore, localize the setState method to the part of the subtree whose UI actually needs to change. Avoid calling setState method higher up in the tree if the change is contained to a small part of the tree. Secondly, use constant constructor on widgets as much as possible. Since they allow Flutter to short-circuit most of the rebuild work, whenever Flutter widget rebuilds, Flutter will ignore constant widgets, and this will highly improve building time as the widget tree size grows. You can be automatically reminded to use constant keyword when possible by enabling the recommended lints from packages like Flutter Lint or Pedantic. Now I will show you step by step on enabling lints check in Flutter using Pedantic package. Firstly, add Pedantic package into your Flutter project. Then create a file called analysis_option.yaml file. Then add the following linter rules. For constant reminder, add prefer_const_constructor. Make sure you follow the structure for the file to be compiled. Now, whenever I remove the constant keyword, the compiler will remind me to add the constant keyword here. This is how to enable lint check on constant constructor. Thirdly, prefer stateless widget than stateful widget. If you are building small-scale application, it's alright to rely on stateful widget setState method for state management. As your application size grows, you should consider implementing more advanced state management tool like Provider, because its rebuild is scoped rather than the entire widget tree like setState method. Fourthly, don't forget to dispose memory. Whenever you use animation controller or timer, make sure you override the dispose method to cancel the controller in use. This prevents the memory of that controller or timer from leaking while the page is closed. Lastly, implement grid or list lazily. Whenever you wanted to display a long list that requires scrolling, make sure you use list view builder or grid view builder instead of simple column widget. This is because the builder method is implemented lazily. Lazy builder method ensures that only the visible portion of the screen is built and loaded. In conclusion, these are the top 5 best practices to improve your Flutter app performance. If you have any better practices that did not mention above, do drop it down in the comment section below. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe to our channel. See you in the next video.